don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now, here with you now. Here with you. See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Here with you. Rather be no other place than here with you now. Place than here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place. Here with you now, here with you now.
Good evening, everyone. Nahum is here this morning, and today I'm joined by Whitney. Whitney, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
And
Closing off season 8 here.
yep, for the finale
Regular season.
to probably one of the more crazier seasons that we've had. And to lead things off, we'll have the Gauchos and the Walkers. The Gauchos looking to finish their season strong here. They stumbled a bit. They lost their last 2 games to the wrong fielders and the Vikings. Now, Walkers, they should be able to go through them, but many people said the same about when they played the wrong fielders and Vikings.
You know, something that has been kind of overlooked. The Gauchos need to win this game to win the division. If they lose, we have a mess to clean up later tonight for the Heroic Evolution. We have all 3 teams would be 10-6.
So the good old three-way tie. Oh, first batter's hit right in the leg. So Samir Tailwind comes on. I don't think there's any injury. Yeah, no injury. Just
Took it like a champ.
Yep. Ooh, and looks that revenge pitcher. That one's hit high. It is far, very close to the wall. It's caught by the wall. Wait.
Does he have enough arm?
Wow, what an amazing grab in center field. That was so close. That's probably the closest you can get to catching the ball there.
Wow. What a start already.
Steve Wright.
That looked so much like a revenge home run there.
It was, and then Jadinkle just like, nah, not on my watch.
And that's for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first, still 0-0, and I've got to say, I was wondering what's gonna happen on that play after the throw-in, or like the cutoff man, because the cutoff man was nowhere near first base. That was something.
Luckily for the Gauchos, they got Cade 6 on the mound. 2.95 ERA on the year through 18 to 3rd innings pitched, only giving up 6 earned runs.
And it's a swing and a miss by the batter, so we go to Ryan T. Hill for his first at bat of the day. Ooh, White makes a nice dive. Throws his first in time for out number 2. Next up, George Pierre.
Fielder, number 13.
That's inside.
And swing and a miss for out number 3. So 2 strikeouts, and we go to the top of the second, still 0-0. 4-5-6 for the Gauchos up next.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 0.
You know, Gauchos really need to get some momentum going in the right direction. You mentioned 2 straight losses. The offense has just been nowhere to be seen. Only solo home runs in both of those games, so 3-1 losses in back-to-back games.
Yeah, that bit uncharacteristic there as they get a runner on first now, no
The
outs.
third baseman, number 2.
Yeah, but I think with Will Asiago on the mound right now, he's already tense.
Yeah,
from
that
hit.
beanball definitely doesn't help things.
Yeah, it could be just what the Gauchos needed to wake up their offense and get it in gear for playoffs.
Ball inside.
So full count now and no outs, runner on first.
Victory.
Oh, bad swing there for out number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is
the right
Delinar
fielder,
Colvin.
number 40.
Nope, that's inside. Nope, inside. That's high.
So already a 3-0 count now. And pitcher checks on first, no one goes.
Nope, victory.
And the batters walked, so runners on first and second now, only 1 out. Bernie Steele comes in with the RBI man activated.
That's been a great rookie campaign for Steele. 9 for 47 on the year. Ooh, just misses the bag there.
And you were saying?
Yeah, 9 for 47, 191 average. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs on the season.
A 191 average, you said?
Yeah, 191.
All outside.
But he is getting some RBIs at least. And that was going to be grounded to first baseman, and that's going to be safe at second and caught out at first, so...
Now batting, the
Dangerous.
shortstop, number 9.
Dangerous throw there. Luckily, Steele wasn't just a little bit faster.
So we have 2 outs now with runners on second and third. Opportunity here for the Gauchos to take an early lead.
Nope, that's inside. Off the plate.
Ooh, full count now. And this will be hard in center field, but that'll just be caught for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Gauchos get 2-1, but none score. Crew Hart lead things off for the Walkers.
Leaving people on the base paths again for the Gauchos.
Number 2.
That's low.
Ooh, they almost hit right over his infield for a leadoff single.
Now batting, the left
Next up is Severus
fielder,
Trimley.
number 34.
Nope, that's high. All low. Steer right.
Ooh,
Ooh, that went right past third base there. So runners on first and second now, no outs. Chance
That's
here
5-6
also.
hold.
The
Yeah.
designated hitter,
Plays like those, you gotta
number
wonder
40.
why they don't just dive.
Steve right.
Good old Eddie Ortiz, an S1 player. Probably making his final start of his career. And does that.
The first baseman,
But maybe he'll have better luck late next time.
Be right. Be right.
And that ball makes it 0-2 count. And to answer your question, John Warrior, yes, we do stream on Saturdays. Not always. It's usually about once a month, I'd say, right, Whitney?
It's every third week.
Third week. Yeah.
And I don't think there's a plan to, once we get into the playoffs, I don't think we'll stream on Saturdays anymore. It's just for the regular season to trim off like, I think another like 3 or 4 what would be like regular season weeks.
And that's we ground to third, throwing to first in time for out number one. Mojo up for Asiago, so he's back into the normal. But I believe this is the last like regular season like slate, and then later today should be the any tiebreaker matches and the All-Star game if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. I don't know if it's guaranteed at this point. We'll have. I think it is because. Yeah, because what it really comes down to is that ball player serpents game that we have later, and either way that game goes, we have tie breaks to do. So we're definitely having some tie break games later tonight.
Right, it's just a matter of who's playing.
Now batting, the second baseman, number
So a
10.
2-out double for the Gauchos put them in position to score as Jay Watt comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. Who downs it hard to shortstop. Throws it to first in time for at number 3. So runner gets on second, but none score. We go to the bottom of the third, still 0-0 with the bottom of the order for the Walkers up now.
I'm really surprised at this that the zeros on the board for the Gauchos. It's continuing a concerning trend for this team going into the postseason if they can't get this offense kick-started, especially against a team with the pitching of the Walkers' caliber.
It seems like the past few games you've kind of been like sleepwalking through teams that just seem to be much like, I guess, like less than not. They don't have as much like firepower. They just kind of cruise along, and you know, all these games you gotta put all effort in because you never know what the other team can do to you.
To answer your question, Kawashi, there are tie breaks if the ball players win. I think it would only come down to one tie break. It would be to decide the Phenoms champion.
Second baseman, number 15.
That's inside.
Swings to that one, even count now, 2 each. Swinging and miss, gets him low, swinging for out number 3. We go to the top of the fourth, still 0-0 with the cleanup coming up next.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Will Asiago going on 50 pitches now, going through 3 innings, only giving up 2 hits and a walk while getting 2 strikeouts of his own. So he's
Neutral
on,
after starting off the game with the beanball.
That's inside.
and it's there. Oh, that one's hit into center field. That's just gonna drop shy though. That was hard off the bat, but
now batting, the third baseman, number 2.
next up is Athena Hex. And this one's very close to play, and Morgan cannot get to in time for a 1-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 4.
Next up is Dali Narcolan, who's walked in his last appearance.
Ball inside.
Nice
And
play
that's
by
gonna be-
Chernley.
Yep, and that's gonna be caught for out number 2.
The catcher,
Next up, Ernie
number
Steele.
5.
And runner safe on second. So RBI man activates. Ooh, what type of swing was that? Very high for out number 3. We go to bottom of the fourth, still 0-0.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 28.
And Whitney, if you don't mind taking over here for just a minute, I'm gonna step away from the mic for a little bit.
Certainly.
The right
We got George
fielder,
Pierre coming.
number
0 for
13.
1. Take 6 locked in. 5 strikeouts through 3 1/3.
Steve Wright.
1-1 the count. That one's fouled off. As is that one.
Gregory.
Swing and a miss.
Now back
Another strikeout for 6, and that is his 6th of the game. And Krewhart will ground this out to short. So a 1-2-3 inning for 6 as we go to the top of the 5th with the 8-9-1 batters coming up for the Gauchos
Now
here.
batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Be right. Right.
0-2 already to Sophia Phillips. That one into the next batter's box.
That's down.
Just misses on the fork ball, 2-2.
That's low.
And full count now.
Gregory.
Oh, but strike 3 call.
Now batting,
And Phillips
the
has rung up
center
4th
fielder,
K of
number
the night
5.
for Asiago.
Alright, I am back. Thank you for covering for that, Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
Anything interesting happened?
No. Couple of strikeouts. Nothing really put into play all that well.
Ooh, 4-ball walker there.
Now batting, the left
Some
Asiago's
speed.
number
Yep.
3.
Asiago's stats seem to be dripping down.
Oh,
though.
yeah. Put some
Whoa.
good speed on the base pass for the Gauchos.
I was just about to comment, they should definitely steal here.
Nope. Outside.
Oh, Dakota catches that. That's an out.
Yeah. That was just a little bit better throw. I mean, Elf has a decent arm. See if the runner goes. Yeah.
Not even
Morgoon
close.
Morgoon has an okay arm, but not
Now
good
batting,
enough to
the
snipe from that
designated
deep.
hitter, number 26.
Next up is Samir Tailwind, 1 for 2 with a double. Runner on third now, 2 outs. Chance here to break this tie.
Be right. Steer right. Right.
Swinging the man
Oh!
is 4 out in 3, so Asiago catches there. No one scored. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 0-0. Severus Churnley leading things
Now
off.
batting, the left fielder,
And let's not
number
forget, 15 of the
34.
last 17 home teams have won here in the SSBL. And the Walkers channeled that home team magic.
Ooh, that was going to be grounded to Banger, who runs it down to first for out number 1.
Now batting,
Next up, Eddie Ortiz, 0 for 1 today.
hitter, number 44.
Be right.
I wouldn't say the Gauchos' previous losses haven't been for their pitching, because their pitching has held up. It's really their offense that's been
Oh, yeah,
lackluster.
Nope. That's low.
Ooh, now it's grounded right up the middle
Those
for
Ortiz.
1-out single.
Yeah, I mean, even at 3 runs, like,
Now batting,
a team like the Gauchos,
first
like,
baseman,
even giving up 3 runs, you
number
should be able to win
5.
those games. Like,
Right.
Be right.
Especially with someone like Asiago on the mound right now, whose stats, like
That's inside.
for most teams, if that player was in for them, they'd be like pulled within like 2 innings.
Nope. That's inside. Foul ball.
Dix is at a remarkably good pitch count.
Hitting
Whack
at,
it here, just trying to spoil that.
just to say that this is what the 7th pitch of the at bat.
It's been a handful. Ooh, is that gonna get down?
Ooh,
Ooh, Dion. Nice closing speed.
Now
yeah, that's
batting,
where that speed in the outfield really comes in
center
handy. They're being able to track down those
first
baseballs.
baseman,
And that looks, oh, Eddie Ortiz comes out, and I guess the crowd goes wild for his final time in the SSBL, or at least
It's a
starting.
very inauspicious exit for a career. Oh!
Ooh, out number 3. So we go to top of the 6, still 0-0. And looks like maybe it's a ceremonious pull there.
Now batting,
Yeah.
The second baseman, number 10.
Off the plate. Strike.
The 1-2 count. Now tough out activates for Jay Watt. Ooh, swing and a miss for out number 1.
These
Asiago.
sloppy hacks the Gauchos are just taking right now.
It seems like that high inside corner has really been their kryptonite tonight. It seems like that's where most of their strikeouts have been. That's gonna be right to Wackett, who runs it down to first for route number 2. Next up, Athena Hex, 1 for 2 with the single.
Number 2.
Ooh, Wackett gets a hard hit ball and runs it down to first for route number 3. So 3 go up, 3 go down. We go to bottom of 6, still 0-0. 9-1-2 for the Walkers up next.
Now batting, the catcher, number
Now, you're
50.
mentioning Cade 6's pitch count earlier, and 65 through 5 innings. That's about like what, 12 pitches about, I'd say, per inning. Very
Something
efficient so
around
far.
there, yeah.
You know, it's common to see pitchers go almost like 80 through like 4 innings, and he's only in the 60s.
Second baseman, number 15.
Gets another strikeout there for his 7th of the night.
He's really been doing well. Only 3 hits, hasn't allowed a walk. The Walkers have had opportunities. They had a runner on third there a few innings ago. They weren't able to cash it in. But, I mean, with the Walkers being the home team here, if the Gauchos can't get something on the board, I mean,
Now batting,
all it takes is one swing for the Walkers to
number
absolutely unleash some chaos.
Ball inside. That's outside. Foul ball.
So even count now 2 apiece.
They're really starting to foul him off a lot.
Ooh, this is into right field. It is high. It is far. Very close to the wall. It's out here. The Walkers take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Boy.
That one just hung forever and just got that porch there. 382-footer. And T. Hill gets the first
Ryan
score.
T. Hill, his first home run of the season, according to the stat book.
number 13.
And what a time for
It's-
that to happen.
It's a huge one.
Right. Nope, inside. Be right. Off the plate. All outside.
And what did he start at? 65 pitches.
Yeah,
He's about
so-
to throw his 90th, so he's thrown 25 pitches this inning.
Ball, take a base.
And it's a walk, so he's pretty much thrown just about a third of his pitches in this inning alone. Or he's approaching that. And that'll be the end for Cade 6.
Done. Wow, he can't even go 6. Can't even get the quality start. That's rough.
Off the plate.
It looks like the Gauchos will be going to their pen pretty early, it seems.
Let's see. Ashley Weber, pretty solid arm out of the bullpen. 5 earned through 17 and a third, a 2.60 ERA. 21 strikeouts, only 1 walk issued this season. A .577 whip. She's pretty nasty. These Walkers just kind of on time, just waiting for a good pitch. Oh!
Just couldn't get it there. That's going to be out number 3. Walkers score 1 to make it 1-0. We go to top of the 7th. Still, or not still 1-0, but Dalinar Colin comes up 0 for 1 with the walk. Ooh. Bounce it right to Ryan T. Hill. Throws his first in time for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next up is Ernie Steele, 0 for 2 today. Will Asiago's having a strong day so far, going 6 and 1/3 innings, only giving up 3 hits, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. And
Trying to end his career on a high note.
are hit by pitches registered as walks, or is that just kind of left aside?
It's a separate line item. I just
Okay.
don't think it ever displays for the pitchers.
Now
So the batters walk there as Sophie Billups comes in up, and Raleigh Fingers will come in to close out, or at least come in as middle relief.
You're right.
And runner goes here, and
Uh-oh.
1 out. Double play!
Oh!
Just perfect timing there to get the double play. So Gauchos score none. We go into the bottom of the 7th, still 1-0. Severus Trinley up to bat.
number
Things are getting
34.
very interesting very quickly.
You're right. Nope. Aye. There you go.
Ooh, low.
Oh, nasty pitch there.
Just on the outside corner there.
Number 35.
Definitely one of those what I call pixel pitches.
Although. Nope, that's inside. You're right. No ball. Nope.
So full
count.
count now. Ooh, this was jacked in center field.
Oh,
I
no
think
way.
It's gonna die though. Yeah. That's a little
That
more
looked
left.
good. Just didn't have enough deep part of the park there. Didn't have quite enough carry on it.
Nope, that's low.
Ronald Doctor isn't the same man he used to be.
Nope, that's outside. Right.
So even count, 2 apiece. And that was gonna drop into left field, so runner heads for first. So 2 outs here
Now
as
batting.
Dinklage Morgoon comes in 0 for 2.
Number 78.
Be right.
Weber going through 1 inning so far, only giving up a hit and getting 2 strikeouts. Looking for a 3rd strikeout right here.
That's down.
Oh,
Great.
Ooh,
There it
nice
is.
slider for out number 3. So we're now going to the top of the 8th. Gauchos still down 1-0 as Neon Dion will lead things off
Now
for
batting.
them.
The center fielder.
0 for 1
number
today with the
5.
walk.
Now batting. Number 8.
And Cuz Peterson will come into pinch hit.
ooh, they're going with the big bat.
Be right.
They desperately want the tie here.
You're right.
Maybe he'll be the wake up that the Gauchos need.
Although. Right.
Swing and miss!
Oh.
High for out number 1. Next up is Miranda Biscuit. 0 for 2 today with a hit by pitch.
Be right.
Ooh,
And
nice
if this holds up and the Serpents beat the ball players, we might have to break the tiebreakers into 2 different streams because we're going to have a million of it. We might have like 7.
Off the plate.
Right, because it would be the division tiebreakers.
We'd have to have a division tiebreak in the heroic.
Ooh.
Oh!
Now batting.
And then
Designated
we'd
hitter.
have to have
Number
a
26.
division tiebreak in the epic along with the number 1 seed tiebreak in the epic. Ew.
If that happens, the All-Star game may just have to happen another day. Oh, that was hard to right field, but it will be caught by Pierre for route number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Walker's holding on to this lead tightly here. 1-0. 9-1-2 up next. Just looking for any of those final insurance runs.
Number 58. Now in the game. Number 1.
And Gren Kiffey will come in.
Yeah, he'll come in defensively into center field.
Phillips is able to pick that up and throws it to first for route number 1 as Milo Dakota comes in 0 for 3. tense.
Number 15.
Steve Wright. Nope. Nope. That's high.
Not really any loss of speed with Gridkivy coming in
Oh,
For,
that went far. You were
for
saying?
Neon Dion, but the fielding is a lot worse. We'll see if that makes an effect, but it doesn't look like the Walkers can get out of the infield right now. But here's the home run here, the difference maker in the game here.
Let's see if he's got something up his sleeve one more time.
Nope. Inside. That's low.
So even count now, 2 apiece. Ooh, that one's. I think that could have been close. Ooh, swing and a miss for route number 3. So we go to the top of the 9th. Gaucho's down 1. All they need is 1 run to go into the 9th.
We're 3 outs away from absolute chaos.
Number 10.
And if there's a part of the order you do want to score, it's going to be right here, the 3, 4, 5.
Right.
Ooh, low swing for strike 2.
Right. Out.
Gets him there, out number 1. Amazing
What?
curveball.
The first
Wow.
baseman, number
That's
0.
just right on the edge. Just one of those that just
That's inside.
somehow make it in the zone.
Nope. That's high. Ball inside.
Quick 3-0 count.
Right.
And the batter will be walked, so the tying run on first now. As Athena Hex comes in 1 for 3 with a single. The Walkers are not out of the woods yet.
That's outside.
Far from it.
And this is gonna be hit the
Oh
first.
no!
1 out. Oh,
Oh,
safe.
she's too fast.
And just not enough arm strength there, so 1 more out here. As Dalinar Colin comes up to bat, looking to save this game for the Gauchos. And that goes right up the middle, so runner heads for second, runner's heading for third. And safe at third, so tying run 90 feet away from home as Ernie Steele comes in, the RBI man 0 for 2 with the walk.
You walk him even though he's 0 for 2, but he's got RBI man.
I'm not really sure, it depends who's behind him.
Is it Colin, or was Colin the one who just got the base hit?
Colin just got the base hit, I believe.
Oh, 2 and 2.
Alright, so 1 more pitch here, and the Walkers could walk away. Oh, that was a heater. Runner goes. Whack it,
Diving
makes
stop!
stop, and out number
Chaos
3.
reigns!
Walkers win. Walkers win. Wow. Final score 1-0. The impossible is possible.
Holy, I thought, like, I saw that this was a possibility earlier this week, but I never even looked into how we need to deal with the tiebreaker, because, like, there's no way the Walkers beat the Gauchos.
Yeah, you know, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
I believe it does a lot of things right now. I believe
Woo!
like, so the Gauchos finished the season 10-6 after falling into a 3-game skid. Just not even strong offense. Their offense was non-existent.
Yeah, 2 runs scored in their final 3 games.
I don't know what they got to do over the next few days, but they're gonna have to do something if they want to stay in the hunt, or continue being the hunt, I should say. So yeah, Ryan T. Hill was the hero of the day, getting 1 home run
And that's all it needed.
That's all. The winning pitcher is Will Asiaga, going 6 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts, while Raleigh Fingers was able to get 2 2/3 innings pitched, getting 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. He pitched well, but he just couldn't hold on enough. Just only gave up 1 run, but that was all was needed. And players of the game were Will Asiago, Cade Six, and Raleigh Fingers. And don't go anywhere, because we have Game 2 coming up shortly, the Vikings in the overdrafts here on the SSBL. 1. Good morning, everyone. I'm the hummus in the call. Joining me still is Whitney as we get into Game 2 tonight. The Vikings facing the Overdrafts in a do-or-die game.
The Vikings have to win to force a play-in game.
Yep. And the Overdrafts, I don't think they've clinched their playoff spot either, have they?
No, they have not. A win here would give them the division,
Number 37.
but a loss here would then
Create even more chaos.
it would make even more playoffs because I think both of these two teams and the Retrievers would all be 9-7. So
If I understand correctly, you'd have a division playoff and then the number 6 seed playoff, and
yeah, that would be what we'd have to do.
The center fielder, number 41.
And if you're just tuning in, we've already had some major chaos today as the Walkers shocked the Gauchos earlier today. As Kato gets its first 4 out number 2. Next up is Liam Freishak.
Number 16.
And that's run right up the middle for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 21.
Next up is Amir Williams, the cleanup hitter for the Vikings.
Ball, that's outside.
And another single up the middle, so a little 2-out rally here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 10.
Next up is Gage Deputy.
That's up.
So Vikings with a chance here to take an early lead. And that was going to be hit softly to the baseman and tag out for out number 3. So 2 get on, no one score because of the bottom of the first. Still 0-0. Piston Omen lead things off for the Overdrafts.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And for this do-or-die match, the Vikings do bring in Joey Chestnut. That goes right past the diving glove of the shortstop.
Now batting, the
As
first
Carlos
Yeah,
Ramos, can you saying?
We're having to go down a couple different levels for this tiebreak for the division championship here after that first game. Oh, the SSBL, it never fails to disappoint.
Who would have thought a month ago that you'd have to have this conversation today?
Yeah, who would have thought? Oh, and that's a Dragon special.
The first baseman did it all there. Yeah, a late 3-game slide from the Gauchos. They just couldn't get it together.
That's down.
And Reed gets the throws his first in time for out number 3. We go to the top of the second, still 0-0 with Spencer Reed, M. Vingeline short stacks, and Jocinda Smith coming up now.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
Wow.
Ooh, gets him there for out number 1.
Now batting, the first
Next up is
baseman,
Evangeline short
number
stacks.
5.
So are the Gauchos locked into a bye week, or could they still potentially fall out into?
Well,
Wild
they
card.
could still fall out because we're still trying to determine the seeding because we still have to crown a division champion in that for that one, and it's a 3-team heat because Wrongfielders, Gauchos, and Dragons all finished 10-6.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that ends up being what? There's at least one playoff match for that for division spot.
It would end up being 2 because whatever however we would quote unquote seed the tiebreak, like the second place team and the third place team would play, and then whoever won that game would play the first seed team, and then the winner of that game would be the division title winner.
So in other
And
words,
get-
just a whole lot of chaos.
Yeah, it's just a massive amount of chaos. But Isaac is correct. All of these three teams have clinched the playoffs, so there's no risk of any of these teams falling completely out.
It's just a matter of who gets the bye week and who's in the wild card spot.
Yes, well, potentially, maybe not even the bye week, because if the overdrafts win here, then they would be at 10 wins.
Oh,
And then so
no.
we might have to do a tiebreak after that tiebreak to see who gets the bye.
Oh boy, that's you have to order that very carefully then.
Oh
Figure-
my soul.
Only in the SSBL will that happen.
we have been tie breaking for the. I mean, that's the assumption that I've been going after. Josh said something because like Josh was implicating that we played breaks for the first round bye earlier in like the main chat, I believe.
No, that's inside. D-Rod! D-Rod!
So runners on first and second now, only one out. As Buzz Yellow sits in a 2-2 count. And swing and miss for out number 2. Next up is Nico Baca, the catcher for the overdrafts.
60.
No, inside. D-Rod! He's out.
And Freischeit gets it for out number 3. We go to the top of the third, still 0-0 with
And this
9-1-2
game-
with next.
It's going in a very similar fashion.
Now batting the catcher.
I've been trying to
Number 45.
read through the rule book.
Strike.
I gotta imagine this is probably one of the craziest tiebreaker scenarios we've had almost ever.
Ball, that's inside.
I just can't imagine it getting any more crazier than what our situation is right now. Ooh, swing the miss low for out number 1. Next up, Mickey Marshall low for 1.
Number 37.
Ooh, just foul.
No, that's high.
That will be caught by a stayer for out number 2. Next up is Judd French 0 for 1 today.
Number 41.
Foul.
And Kato gets it, throws the first in time for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third, still 0-0 with 9-1-2 up for the overdrafts.
Now batting the second baseman, number 35.
No, that's high. Ball, outside. Foul ball.
And that'll be out number 1 as Piston Omen comes up 1 for 1 with a single.
27.
That one's going, oh, Breedy's able to get it, throws the first in time for out number 2. Next up is Carlos Ramos 0 for 1 today.
Number 22.
Ooh, little hop there. Smith gets it and throws it the first. Not in time. Mojo down for Chestnut as Mookie Steer comes in 0 for 1.
Fielder, number 14.
High. Foul ball.
And that's going to be grounded to second. Throws the first in time for route number 3. So one runner gets on, but none score. We go to the top of the fourth, still 0-0, with 3-4-5 of the Vikings up next.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 16.
Neil Bammer through 3 innings has only given up 2 hits and getting 3 strikeouts of his own,
That's low.
and pitching an efficient game so far, only at 38 pitches. And swinging a miss for out number 1. Next up
Now batting,
is Amir
the
Williams,
left
1 for 1
fielder,
with a single.
Number 21.
No.
Okay, so as Feisik just posted in the stream chat, we have broken the tie, and so how it will be is for the tie break for the what is it, the Phenom? No, Phenoms is in the Epic.
Ball.
And now it's hard in center field. That's gonna be in no man's land. Runner easily is for second.
Bermuda Triangle is what we colloquially call that little jet out here in El Viejo. But okay, so the tie break for the Evolution, we will have the Gauchos playing the wrong fielders. The Gauchos are the number 2 seed, the wrong fielders are the number 3 seed. And we had to go several levels deep into this tie break. So all 3 teams went 1-1 against each other. So we go to run differential. In those head-to-head games, the wrong fielders are -6, but the Gauchos and Dragons were both +3. So we have to go to the next tiebreak, which is division winning percentage, in which the Dragons eked out the Gauchos at the end there because of that Walker's loss. So that gives the Dragons the quote-unquote number 1 seed in this tiebreak. So Gauchos will play the wrong fielders first game. The winner of that game plays at the Dragons for the Evolution Championship.
Interesting. So how far could these teams slide in terms of actual seeding? Imagine the fifth, fourth or fifth slide. It's depending on who.
Yeah,
who's the
probably
loser.
something like that.
No, that's low.
Yeah, cannot go below 5 because
That's low.
Retrievers right now sitting there with 9 and 7 at the end of their season. Whew, and we're still 0-0. Maybe not. Oh, nice play, Amir Williams, all the way from left field.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like the Vikings don't have a lot of speed in the outfield because that seemed like to be closer to a hit than it should have.
24.
Easy.
So this one was another warning track power hit. That's gonna be out number 2.
Now batting, the left
Next up, Buzz Yeller, 0 for 1 today.
number 4.
Joe Chestnut pitching himself a strong game thus far for the Vikings, getting 3 2/3 inning, only giving up 4 hits and 2 strikeouts, while remaining locked in at 46 pitches and counting. Runner goes and won't be enough. That's gonna be foul ball. Runner goes yet again, and LGB hit the third base. Throws it the first in time for out number 3, so no run to score. We go to the top of the 5th, still 0-0 in this do or die game. 7-8-9 for the Vikings up next.
Great point by Kwashi there in chat. You know, the wrong fielders going on this streak, you know, tying for the division without Rainy Days, one of their ace pitchers.
No, inside.
It's just one of those perfect storms that, you know, someone may have looked back like a month ago and said, oh yeah, if this and this all happened, we could have this. But everyone said, no, that will never happen. And then it actually happens. That's going to be hard in center field, but that just looks like it's going to be into warning track.
Bermuda Triangle eats up another.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
It's just one of those like 1 in a million scenarios that actually end up happening.
Strike.
Spicy, spicy, spicy.
Ball, high. Foul ball.
Vikings have a chance here to create a bit of their own chaos should they win the match. It'll create a three-way tie at 9. What was it, 9 and 7?
The catcher, number 45.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying should the Vikings win here, it will create also another three-way tiebreaker at 9 and 7.
Vikings, overdrafts, and retrievers would be 9 and 7.
Ooh, that one drops right past third base, as that's gonna be safe for both runners at first and second.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 37.
Vicky Marshall up next. She has a chance to break this tie here.
No, inside.
It would create a division tiebreak between the overdrafts and retrievers, and then the loser of that game would play the Vikings for the 6th seed.
Swing and miss for out number 2. Next up is Judd French 0 for 2 today.
Number 41.
Judd French, the last 2 playoff appearances for the Vikings that really kind of helped them into the postseason and got into the Super Series last year. Need a big at-bat from him here, try and get some runs across to try to extend their season, their playoff hopes.
And just oh boy, that's a 3-run shot, and wow, you just called it right there. He said they needed something, and just like that, how far did that go? 415 bomber. Whoa.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Calling the
number
shots there,
16.
Whitney. Talk about needing a hit.
And Judd French delivers.
He's been a big part of this Vikings offense, and just like I was saying, he helped them into the postseason last year. Now he's looking to get them into the postseason once again. Liam Boss will come in for Neil Bomber. He was pretty much rolling through the offense up until this inning. Just couldn't lock it in long enough.
Ball, that's outside.
Ooh, nice dive from there. Kato gets his first in time for out number 3. So Vikings get a big 3-run shot from Judd French to make it 3-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th
Now batting,
with Nico Baca
the
leading
catcher,
things off.
Number 16.
Ball, outside. Strike.
Joey Chestnut looking to lock things down for the Vikings. What? French gets a catch at the wall. I've never seen that. I didn't think that a catch like that was possible. He
I've
goes-
only seen that one other time. That was Alfred D'Elia back at SMB 2.
Wow, that was right on the wall right there. Seems like every time I stream, I always see something for the first time.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Piston
number
Omen comes in,
27.
runner on first now, only 1 out. Overdraft's looking to get some runs in the board to crawl back into this game. As ooh, it goes right past third base there, so runners heading first and second. Similar situation to just an inning ago, as Mojo down for Joey Chestnut, and who else but Carlos Ramos 1 for 2 with a single.
22.
Chance to equal it right back up.
No, that's high.
Imagine he's gonna hit a home run right to the same exact spot.
Foul ball. No, inside. That's low.
Ball 3 makes it a 3-1 count. So full count now. Runners on first and second, only 1 out.
Foul ball.
They have a battle here. We get 8th pitch of the bat and high for strike 3 call. We have 2 outs now as Mookie Steer comes in. Runners on first and second.
Fielder, number 14.
Chestnut locked in again.
Strike.
Strike 2 makes it an 0-2 call. This looks like, actually, I don't know.
Foul ball.
Oh, just barely
Oh,
hits
just got the netting.
swing and a
Oh!
miss. Ooh, out number 3. We go to the bottom, no, top of the 6th. It's 3-0 after 2 runners get on, none score. Gage deputy Spencer Reed and Evangeline will lead things off for the Vikings.
Number 10.
Strike. Strike.
Little 0-2 count.
Foul ball. Ha!
Ooh, nice pitch out high and out for out number 1. Next up, Spencer Reed 0 for 2.
Number 9.
No. High. That's down. Ball outside. D-Rod.
That was ooh, just past diving glove, third base there. Runner on first now, only 1 out. Lots of speed here on first. I could definitely see a hit and run opportunity for the Vikings. Looks like Liam Boss is aware of that fact. Oh,
Ooh, dangerous.
He's out.
ooh, Bertani gets
Nice.
it. Nice little hop there for 2 outs as Jacinda Smith comes in 0 for 1 with the walk.
That's low. No, that's inside. Foul ball. Foul ball.
So 2-2 count now for Smith.
Save.
Checks on the runner at first, safe. And that was hit softly to the first baseman, and it looks like he'll be thrown to pitcher in time for out number 3. So one runner gets on, none score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Bo Jacoon lead things off for the overdrafts.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number 34.
Ball outside. D-Rod.
Joey Chestnut is locked in at 5 innings, only giving up 6 hits and getting 4 strikeouts of his own.
Foul ball.
It's a base hit. Oh,
0.5% chance there. Lucky for the Vikings, they didn't come on any like crucial play.
Uramiya needs to do something here. He's all but at this point probably lost his triple crown with the average. He's gone, I think he went like 1 for 5 or 1 for 6 on Tuesday or Wednesday. And going 0 for 2 here is
Wow. And just as you're saying there, the catcher catches the runner stealing. As Reed makes a diving stop, goes to first in time for route number 2. Next up is Swoli Bertani. And as you were saying,
Number 20.
Yeah, that triple crown might have been erased, unfortunately. Would have been the first ever triple crown in the SSBL, but I don't think it's going to happen now.
I'm assuming there's been like where we've had at least like someone get 2 of the 3, but never like the full.
Yeah,
thing.
I think we had a couple people get 2 of 3. I think last year we did, and I think maybe both conferences.
And what's triple crown again? I know it's average.
Average home runs, RBIs.
Right.
Now batting, the catcher. Number 45.
But we go to the top of the 7th. Vikings leading 3-0 still as Kazuya Miyuki locked in after catching the runner stealing the previous inning. As he hits one right up. Oh, right past second base. She just couldn't get her glove on it. A bit slow to it. So run on first now, no outs. As we go to the top of the order with Vicky Marshall up 0 for 3. Another hit here. Vikings have a chance to extend their
Really
lead.
put this one out of the reach.
Now batting,
And who
the
else
center
but Judd
fielder.
French, 1 for 3.
41.
He had the 3-run shot earlier. Can he do it again?
Ball, that's inside.
Batting from the other side this time. Good old switch hitter.
Ball.
He could. You can at least advance these runners with some solid contact. Ooh, just can't get there. Nasty slider for out number one. Next up, Liam Freishak, 2 for 3. Yeah, those sliders on the outside can be very nasty if you hit just the right point on the strike zone, where it clearly looks out, but just like
Inside.
just coasts in at the last second.
Nope, that's inside. Deep right.
Full count now. Liam Boss looking to get out of this inning before the next pitcher probably comes in.
Ball four.
Ooh, bases loaded here. 1 out.
Now batting.
Amir Williams comes in 1 for 3 with a single. He has a chance to really punch in the ticket for the Vikings.
Number 28.
B. Belfort will come in.
Deep right. Deep right.
Quick 0-2 count. This one's popped up.
Infield fly.
Infield fly is called.
Out.
For out number 2.
Now batting, the designated
Next up,
hitter,
Gage Deputy,
number
1 for
10.
3 with a double.
That's outside. Nope, inside. Deep right.
And that was going to be hit right to third baseman. Through the first in time for round number 3. Vikings score nothing despite loading the bases. We now go to the bottom of the 7th. Still 3-0. Buzz Yellow, Nico Baca, and Katarina De Cato up next.
See if the overdrafts can use that bit of momentum,
Now pitching.
keeping it a 3-run. Oh, Tammy John though.
Yep, that's pretty much the story of the Viking season. Tammy John coming in to probably close out the game if she could get herself into a good pitch count. From what I understand, she's pretty much like the only like really strong pitcher in this bullpen. As that one goes deep into left field, that will be caught. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
I speak too soon. Just like that, the Vikings get a run. No, sorry, the Overdrafts get a runner on first. No outs.
60.
Deep right. Low.
I think I'm just cursed to. Oh, that's fair? Oh, even worse. So runners on the corners now, no outs after the diving attempt fails from the first baseman.
Second baseman, number 30. Now batting.
As Everett Sardee comes in to pitch hit for Cato. He represents the tying run in this game right now.
Ball inside. Nope.
Vikings probably looking to at least get a double play to at least clear the bases while giving up only a run. This one jacked in the center field is hanging. It is high. It is far. Is it gone? It's gone.
Oh, he mistimed the jump.
Overdrafts tie the game, make it 3-3. A good, beautiful arc there, 420 bomber there, and we have a new ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Piston Omen comes in 2 for 3, 2 singles.
27.
Ball off Tammy John, not recording him out.
Already tense, as it looks like that will be her first out of the inning.
You're out.
Now
Next up,
batting.
Carlos Ramos 1 for 3 with a single.
Number
Was Chestnut at a high pitch count? I haven't really been paying attention much to this game because I've been trying to figure out tie breaks.
Yeah, I think he was pulled around the like 80 mark.
Man, he still could have probably gone another inning with how good he was doing.
He's out.
It's
And
rough for the Vikings. They got to get that offense going again.
yeah,
number
pretty much a whole new ball game here with just about at least 2 innings left of baseball to play.
That's down. No, inside.
Ooh, bat breaks there, 3-1 count.
Take your base.
And the batter's walked. So
Now batting.
next up is Bo Jacun, 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Number 34.
The infield moves to guard the lines.
Not a lot of speed on the runner, so it had to be an extra base hit to try and take the lead here.
Yeah, if they were to take the lead here, probably have to be in that Bermuda's Triangle, but that won't happen here. That will be out number 3. So Overdrafts scored 3 to tie this game back up. We now go to the top of the 8th. Spencer Reed leading things off for the Vikings.
And that all came from that second error because the left fielder dropped the ball. That was what started the inning, wasn't it?
Right? Yeah. That was,
So huge error there by Amir Williams. That
Yeah.
could cost them their playoff lives, maybe.
they're all on a 0.3% chance. And that'll be caught for round number 1. Next up is Evangeline Short Stacks 0 for 3.
Number 5.
The Belford Array going through an innings of worth of batters so far. Ooh, first strikeout of the night for round number 2. Next up, Josima Smith 0 for 2 with a walk.
Number 2.
Ooh, hard hit right to Wahlberger for round number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Overdrafts tied it up still 3-3. 5-6-7 for them up next.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Number 45.
Hammy John's still tense.
That's low.
And are there any like solid arms left in the Vikings bullpen after Tammy John?
Ball high.
Depends on your definition of solid. They have it's Annie Walker, but she's only at 140. I mean, the best arm they have in their bullpen is Joe Butts at 167.
Ooh,
Take your base.
yeah.
Now
So you
batting.
really need Tam, or right now Tammy John might as well be she's already like
Oh
a lost
gosh,
cause.
wow.
ooh, gets it there, Reed gets it, and looks like that will be the easy double play to get out.
That gives her
Yeah.
some mojo back.
Should at least allow her to power through 1 to 2 more batters. Sitting at 37 pitches on 1 2/3 inning, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, and 2 walks. As that will be out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th, still 3-3. Kazuya Miyuki, Vicky Marshall, and Jude French up next.
Vikings got to get something here offensively. They can't go to the bottom of the 9th tied. Not with Tammy John as tired as she is already and what's left in this Vikings bullpen. They've got to get a run across.
And they complete step 1 of getting a runner on at least. Miyuki gets another hit for the night.
Now batting.
As Vicky Marshall comes in 1-4 with the single,
Number 37.
with the tie-breaking run on first. Oh, tough dive, misses there, can't get it. So runner advances second, no outs, and who else? Judd French.
Number
He came in
41.
and broke the tie earlier. Can he do it again?
Waka's got a good arm, so I hope they don't try and steal.
This could be one of those career-defining situations for
Uh-oh.
French. First baseman has to die for it.
It's
Ooh.
out of reach. Oh, he lives to see another pitch.
Ooh, comebacker isn't able to get, and oh, that's tough.
Easy.
That is tough.
Now batting. The third
I mean, it's only one out though,
Number
so it's
Right, it's not the worst scenario,
yeah.
but you would prefer them to not go for the third if you're a Vikings fan.
Ryshek's been a hero once this season. That walk-off win over the
Ooh.
Knights. Need a base hit from
No,
him.
that's low.
Oh, dangerous take there.
Ball, that's inside.
Ooh, full
Oh.
count. He's playing with fire here.
Ball 4.
Ooh,
Oh, it pays off.
all those pitches just barely outside. Taylor comes in tense after dropping the ball earlier.
He can redeem for his sins with just a sacrifice fly.
No sacrifice fly going. It is high. It is far. Grand slam. Vikings take a 7-3 lead here. Talk about conquering your demons. Oh my goodness. 387 footer. 7-3 ball game.
Holy cow. Talk about
Now batting,
atoning
the
for your
designated hitter,
sins.
number 10.
A grand slam in the top of the ninth.
He said, "Sorry, y'all. How about this for a little
That's
payback?"
high.
Wow, wow. What an electric close to the end of the regular season.
They're just superstar performances all
Now
around.
batting, the second baseman,
With the Walkers
number
playing
9.
upset earlier today, Vikings offense coming in clutch when they most need it.
No, that's
So I
high.
can say this fairly confidently. If this result holds, the tiebreak for the Icons division would be Overdrafts at Retrievers, because the Retrievers swept the Overdrafts this season. So that's a big momentum boost for the Retrievers trying to get that number 3 seed.
So that would be the division tiebreaker, and then the loser
Yes.
of that match would then have to play for the Vikings for the 6th seed.
Correct.
Another jacked one. This one's high.
Oh,
It is
oh.
far, close to
Oh
the
my.
wall. Oh no.
Oh,
It's out
oh,
of
he
here.
almost, oh, he just missed it.
Vikings. Ooh, they just get over the fence. 9-3. What a beautiful arc. 9-3, pretty much closing this game out.
The first
Evangeline
baseman,
short stack comes in 0 for 4, and D Beltford comes out now as Brock Hansen comes in.
He ride.
And actually, an interesting thing that Fizek just mentioned, because if this result holds, Overdrafts would have lost to the Vikings, and then the Retrievers early in the season lost to the Vikings. So whoever loses that division tiebreak then has to go on the road to play the Vikings to get into the postseason.
Ooh, and that's gonna be a shaka, so that's gonna be a tough break for either team to get in. And who do you happen to know who the Vikings would bring in for that?
Everyone would be to their number 1 of the rotation, so it would be Joy Holiday
Ooh.
versus, and then it would be the number 2 for whoever missed. So it would be Joy Holiday versus either Zelda Narwhal for the Retrievers or Donnie Bonatello for the Overdrafts. A 6-run top. Oh, I thought she caught that. I thought that was out number 1.
That's down.
Yeah, like the Vikings, they have their strength is their starting rotation. So
Oh, for sure.
to have to face the Vikings in a do or die game, especially with their ace, gets him there for strike 3.
Now batting,
As I was saying, to get them there on the
pitching, number 72.
ace pitcher, that's just a very tough call there as Annie Walker comes in.
Annie Walker, can she protect a 6-run lead? Can't believe this.
Strike.
You can always count on chaos here in the
Nope,
SSBL.
that's high. That's inside. Foul ball. Foul ball.
Oh man, Wahlberger's making her work for it.
Strike 3.
Oh! On the 10th pitch of the at-bat.
The center fielder,
As Vikings sit 1 out away from clinching themselves a play-in game. And that was right up the middle. Overdrafts keep the game alive.
now batting,
They need about 5 more of those.
number 22.
Nope, inside.
And this will actually a reverse of what we saw. The Walkers continued the home field magic, but the Overdrafts really need that home field magic to come
That's
through.
ball 4.
Well, they got 2.
It might be coming in. Late inning rally. They can't get any outs here as they're right down to 2.
Number 14.
And they need 6 runs.
Ball, that's low.
Some
A
would say
grand slam and then some.
Ball,
and
that's
some would
outside.
say it's impossible, but I'm sure many people thought it was impossible for the Walkers to take down the Gauchos earlier. So at this point, I just see anything can happen, and it's not over until out 3 is called.
Take your base.
As the base is low here, 2 outs.
Now batting,
Oh
Overdrafts
my, and it's
down.
Bo
Oh
Jackoon.
no!
34.
Can he put up a historic performance here? Get some runs, and he will not put up.
Oh, Bo.
And that's the difference between the 2 teams here. Vikings come in clutch to make it a 9-3 ball game. 6-run ninth inning clinches it there. The Vikings got 3 home runs that game. Their offense really showing out today for the do or die. Overdraft pitching just could not lock it in. Winning pitcher is Tammy John, despite her giving up the 3-run home run. Going 2 1/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Losing pitcher is Dee Belford, getting to only 2 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, a strikeout, and giving up 2 home runs there. Players of the game, Amir Williams. You know, you'd think that would have been impossible despite the drop ball, but he came in clutch with that tie-breaking grand slam to erase all of his bad deeds. Followed by Everett Sardi and Joey Chestnut, who he didn't get the win, but he did go 6 innings, giving up only 7 hits and 4 strikeouts. Don't go anywhere because we have Game 3 coming up. Ball Players and Serpents here on the SSBL.
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out the law in the rave. Oh no, I can't wait. Gotta go for his, cause you know I can't play. We gon' win it no matter what the shape. Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the same. I was down below the comments. I put dollars on my head like I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did. I'm on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Practicing. I'm shooting a commercial for Turtle Beach.
Yeah, but we're gonna hop on right now.
I bet.
Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the same.
All right. Good morning, everyone. We're going to Game 3 for SSBL Match of the Week. We have the Ball Players taking on the Serpents here. And I'm not sure what the implications for this game are right now, but I believe they're still very important for both teams.
Yeah, it's a whole intertwined web. I think either way this game goes, we have something to decide.
27.
I mean, the Serpents could outright win the Phenoms division. A loss, they either with a loss. Yeah, because this one, either way this one goes, we have a tiebreak for one division. If the Serpents win, we have a tiebreak in the Icons division and the Novas division. If the Ball Players win, we have a tiebreak in the Phenoms division. So, I mean, implications out the wazoo. Number 1 overall seed in the Epic if the ball players win. And yeah, I just chaos. Chaos all around. If today wasn't chaotic enough for you here, here's a dash more.
Ooh, gets him there for strike 3 call, and you mentioned chaos, and we're probably gonna need almost like a second stream for all the tiebreakers. It seems like we have on our hands now.
Let's see. Isaac's been updating it. We're already up to 4 tiebreak games, and then the All-Star game on top of that. So this would add a 5th tiebreak game either way.
And it's only just one All-Star match, I think, right?
Yeah, we're moving the minors All-Star game to, I think, after they get their Super Series wrapped up in 2 weeks, because this week is the conference finals, which is being streamed on YouTube instead of premiered. And then the week after will be the Super Series.
Now batting the designated hitter, number
Next up
45.
is Papa Dog. Bases loaded here already, a bit sneakily with only 1 out. Sammy Green trying to get out the inning. Now goes right past the infield, runner starting third, and 1 run scores. Looks like this could be a second run here, so ball players take an early 2-0 lead off the RBI single, 2 RBI single. Nathan Tucker up next.
And get into Sammy Green early. We haven't really seen that a lot this year. Green has actually been a pretty decent pitcher for them, if my memory serves me correctly.
Yeah, Sammy Green does have solid velocity and jump, but the accuracy just makes it a bit like haywire pitching.
Yeah, Sammy Green was a 184 ERA this season, 3 earned runs through 14 2/3, so very surprising start. Does struggle a bit, strikeout to walks, 17 strikeouts to 10 walks, and already one of each of those here just in the first inning at 22 pitches.
And that goes right past the infield. Oh, nah.
Oh, that's 2!
No way.
The catcher, number 4.
Oh, that kicked off the bag into... What is today? Oh my gosh, today is absolutely unhinged.
No, this is the second time I've had a double, ground rule double in the stadium. I've never seen a ground rule double in my life in this game. I see 2 within the same, like a 2-week span.
Ball player's about to bat through the lineup in the top of the first.
Now batting the center field.
Just nothing but chaos. Like this game, like this inning has pretty much just put like what the past 2 games have been like. I'm like, oh no.
It's a beanball, dude.
What is going on here? We go on top of the order. Matthias Black coming up 1 for 1 with the single. 2 outs here. This base is loaded.
Rattled.
And
This
will
could
we,
get out of hand quickly.
will we have a revenge hit here? Sammy Green already at 40 pitches, or about to reach 40 pitches, and that goes right. Never mind.
Oh,
Gets
what a
it,
diving
and-
stop.
Ooh, good
What a
mace.
play. Saved a run.
We now
Wow.
go, whoa. We go now to the bottom of the first. Ball players score 4, take an early 4-0 lead. Eddie Olson leading things off for the ball player, or Serpents.
Let's see what Big Blaze has in store for us. He comes in at a really strong ERA, 1.59. 3 earned runs, 17 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts to 4 walks. And, O'Connell not young enough to stop that one.
Seems like we've had a couple, like, those slow roller singles today. At least in this match.
Number 69.
Barry Hartz was a big player in that Sparrows game.
Ooh.
Oh, and Big Blaze can't handle it. Oh my gosh.
Batting the catcher.
Oh, we're about to go into just an absolute zone of madness, I feel.
Oh, what did he do? Comment is cursed right there. Run right there, heading home. 1 run scores. Uh-oh. Oh, safe at third.
Now batting,
Runners to the corner now. Pizza tying run up to bat.
number 5.
And Serpents have a chance to get right back into the game without a single out.
He's tense. Nice try there by De La Stick, though.
I feel like if you could squeeze like everything you could possibly do in a game. Oh, that goes right to Matthias Black. That 1 out, 2 outs, double
Two outs,
play.
but a run does come across, though. 2 outs for 1 run.
What that
Sounds like
does-
you're playing Catan.
That does at least reset the bases here for the ball players. You know, just get a clean slate.
It actually boosted Big Blaze's mojo, despite a run scoring. Oh, yeah, I'm not saying that was the wrong play, Kwashi, but just something of note.
And that'll be caught for out number 3. We go to the top of the second. Serpent scored 2 to make it a 4-2 ball game. 2 through 4 for the ball players up next.
Now batting, the
Pretty sure Sammy
second
Green
baseman,
is still
number
rattled.
10.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Only through 1 inning, and I imagine this could be one of those bullpen games for the Serpents here. Unless Sammy Green
that's-
can just somehow like pull
That's
himself
something
together.
that really favors the ball players. The ball players have Adrian Walker in the pen, has yet to give up an earned run on the season.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23.
It's gonna get through. Oh my soul. What is this game?
Jeez, all the hits today
The
are
third
just ones that just barely
Number
pass the
38.
infielders.
Now pitching,
And that'll be
There-
it for Sammy Green.
65.
He gave up 4 runs, 5 hits, only 3 innings worth of pitching. That goes for, oh my goodness.
They still get the out though.
Designated hitter,
Oh.
number 45.
The infield for the Serpents just seems like they have holes
That's
in
gonna
their
score
gloves. As one runner scores, runner stays at third to make it a 5-2 ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
Pitch over Lee. Are giving up a hit here? That ball makes it a 1-2 count. And that goes in center field. That's gonna drop. Oh, tough slide there. Runners running
my.
third. And just like that, those ball players have regained their
Number 6.
like run differential there. Make it a 6-2 ball game already. And that goes right at the middle. Oh, shortstop doesn't dive for it. And runners hang for third. And they throw it to second.
Now batting, the catcher.
Serpents
number 40.
outfield caught sleeping there, seems like. I just don't know why they wouldn't try to challenge at third there.
Well, I was already too far along. That's a lot of speed. I mean, Yeti Olsen does have like, oh my gosh, it's 8-2.
This game is quickly getting out of hand here. Juice Armstrong coming in, hit by pitch earlier. Might be looking to take out that anger here. And 1 out will get there, but runner staying on first at 2 outs here, and
Number
it seems
27.
like the offense is slowly kicking it up with each game here. Like game 1, very low scoring. Game 2 got a little slow start, but then we got things going middle part of the game. And game 3 is just right off the bat, just an offensive like shootout here for the ball players. Ooh, swing and a miss for out number 3. So ball players score another 4 to make it 8-2. We go to the bottom of the second. Alfred Walker, Leon Morrison, Zimbabwe up next.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 77.
So Big Blaze now given an even bigger lead than the previous inning.
He's coming into this inning neutral.
But we're giving up 3 hits and 2 runs. No strikeouts, I believe. This gets on a full count now. Now it's hit hard in center field. Gets it for out number 1. Next up is Leon Morrison.
Second baseman, number 17.
And this one's hit softly. It's going to be warning track power though. And that had no business being almost a home run, but that's going to be Zimbabwe for
Number 13.
next. Ooh, that goes right up the middle for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Jerry Briggs comes in looking to at least get this runner home. Although they'll probably need at least another batter, assuming he doesn't hit a home run here. That goes right to Blaze. Goes to first in time for out number 3. We go to the top of the third, 8-2, with Billy O'Connell leading things off for the ball players.
Our first 0 on the board.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
Strike 1 makes it 0-1. Ooh, gets it there for out number 1. Next up is Rick De La Stick, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Overly already tense, going through 1 1/3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, and 2 strikeouts. I see it approaches his 30th pitch of the night. That one goes, ooh, right to Hearts. Should get in time. It is in time. Out number 2. Next up, Patty Potts, 1 for 2 with a single.
Number 38.
So full count now, 2 outs. Overly already at 35 pitches and counting. You gotta wonder how many more batters he has, if that's gonna be a walk.
Now batting, the
Next up, Papa Dog, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 3 RBIs. I imagine Overly had probably has 1 to 2 more batters depending how they go. Nelson right to Walker, throws it to first in time for round 3, so no runner scored. We go to the bottom of the third, 8-2 still, with Yeti Olsen, Kerry Hartz, and Big McLarge Huge up next.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 7.
That's low. Low. That's just low.
Rio.
Take your base.
And the batters walk.
Now batting,
Next
Can't be
up,
giving
the
free
shortstop,
passes to this team. They're too
number
fast.
69.
I mean, Serpents, yeah, they're down to 6, but you gotta remember, this is a very strong offense. They could very well claw themselves back into this game if the
Very much so.
ball players give them the chance. Ooh, slider high for round number 1. Next up is Big McLarge Huge, 1 for 1 with an RBI single.
24.
Ooh, that one's in foul territory. No, I've actually played against Big McLarge Huge. I remember him back in SMB2. I believe we were in
Yeah.
a league together.
He was a former Knight.
Oh. Ooh, gets him there for round number 2.
Now batting,
Next up is
the
Pizza.
first baseman,
I feel like he may have been OGXBL Season 1 player. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
He was either in that league or he was in another league before that's long gone now. So full count now, 2 outs. Runner goes and swing and a miss for out number 3. We go to top of the 4th, still 8-2 with 6, 7, 8 up next for the ball players.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40.
I don't think it's been mentioned already, but if it hasn't, make sure you type here in the chat to enter the Turtle Beach giveaway. That's that giveaway. We're in a full count now. Stitch Overly just dying here on the mound. This could be out number 1. Nice little strikeout here. I gotta imagine that was his last batter.
He straightened the ship a bit, so hopefully the pitching mojo can last for the Serpents, and then maybe they can get their offense back up and go and try and cut into this lead or this deficit.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 outs here as Iron Hands comes in, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Yeah, I believe after Hank Murphy, there's only 2 more relievers in the bullpen. We're only in the 4th inning, so Serpents really gotta lock in their pitch count here, and just squeeze as much out of this pitcher and probably the next one as well to go the full 9.
The left fielder, number 15.
Foul ball, 0 for 1 so far. Ooh, gets in there for out number 1. Next up is Alfred Walker, 0 for 1.
Number 77.
And the battle will be walked there. Next up is Leon Morrison, 0 for 1.
Number 17.
Big Blaze locked in after a rocky first inning. Going through 3 1/3 innings now, only giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, and 2 walks. And that goes right to first base, throws to second, and will be delivered right back for the Dragon special double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, still 8-2. 9-1-2 up here for the ball players.
Now batting, the
After the strong offensive showing, both teams have seemed to cool off just a bit here. Ooh, gets him there for out number 1. Next up,
This game has cooled down instantaneously from where we started at.
yeah, it seems like they've used up all their firepower early on. Now they're evening it out a bit here. And that one looks like it will just be fair. Foul. Full count now, only 1 out for Matthias Black. Ooh, Kyrie Hart schedules the throws to the first, and not in time for out number 2. Next up, Billy O'Connell, 0 for 2 with a walk. Strike 1. Quick 0-2 count. And Walker gets it, throws it to first in time for out number 3. So it's 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 5th, still 8-2. Bottom of the order for the Serpents coming up here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 13.
Ooh, hard hit right to O'Connell. This is first in time for round number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is
the
Jerry Briggs,
right
0 for 1.
fielder, number 12.
Big plays, while not at his best, is doing better in that first inning, keeping the Serpents off the base paths.
Oh, that one's gonna be hit hard in center field. That looks like it'll hit the wall. Armstrong is able to crowd it nicely and prevent the double.
Now batting,
Next up, Yeti Olsen 1 for 1 with the single and a walk.
number 7.
And that'll be another hit here for the Serpents. Runners on first and second, now only 1 out. Opportunity for the Serpents to get a couple runs here.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Carey Hart's up next, 1 for 2 today.
69.
And that goes right up the middle, running around third. Looks like they'll be heading home to make this 8-3.
Now batting,
Hard throw from center field, just not in time.
number
Up next, Big
24.
McLarge Huge. Big bat here, chance to bring in some runs. And that'll be foul ball, even up now, 2 apiece. And swing and a miss for out number 2.
Big
Next-
second out, especially with that guy at the plate.
Next up is Pizza 0 for 2, and that'll be it for Big Blaze. As Adrian Walker will come in. A bit of a early pull here, seems. Maybe the ball players are trying to prevent any more runs from scoring. And that goes right over the shortstop. Oh, sliding stop on left fielder there is not in time. Runner heads home, and just like that, Serpents get another run to make it 8-4. Carmel Apple up 0 for 2 today.
Number 15.
Ooh.
And nice catch there for round number 3. Serpents scored 2 to make this an 8-4 ball game. 3-4-5 for the ball players up next.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 23.
Serpents got on the board there, make it a 4-run deficit. See if they can keep chipping away. Got to keep this ball players at bay like they had last few innings.
The third baseman, number 38.
And the bullpen has been getting it done this past 2 innings. Ooh, gets him there for round number 2. So
Now batting, the
next up,
designated
Papa
hitter,
Dog, 2 for 3,
number
2 singles and 3
45.
RBIs. Quick 0-2 count. Little soft roller to the Murphy, who gets to the first in time for round number 3, so 3 up, 3 down. We now get to the bottom of the 6th, 8-4, 6-7-8 for the Serpents up next.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 77.
Serpents scored 2 last inning. They're looking to continue their momentum as they look to get right back into this game. And this was Jackson's left center field. It is far. It's enough. It's out of here. Serpents get another run here to make it an 8-5 game.
And the first run given up by Adrian Walker. Alfred Walker, Adrian Walker. My brain broke there for a second.
So this is her first run given up of the season?
Now batting,
Yes.
Wow.
designated hitter, number 13.
It looked like she was gonna maybe get that here, but nope. She will not have the perfect season. The Serpents are pretty much in striking distance here. Only need 3 runs to tie this game back up. Ooh, caught swinging for Adam too. Next up is Jerry Briggs, 1 for 2 with the single.
Fielder, number 12.
Ball 2 is a 2-1 count.
They're eating up a lot of her pitches too.
Ooh, that goes right past diving shortstop. Armstrong is able to get it. So 2 outs now, runner on first. Yeti Olsen up here, looking to continue the inning and perhaps get the tying run up to bat. Oh, runner goes. Oh, and caught stealing. Oh, out number 3. Just a nice pickoff there to get him out. We now go to the top of the 7th. Ball players up 3. Nathan Tucker, Toby Barker, and Iron Hands up next.
Number 40.
Hank Murphy's been cruising here so far, going through 2 2/3, just about to be 3 innings here. And 3 strikeouts, that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 6.
That goes right up the middle, not able to get the dive there. Runner on first now, only 1 out. Seems like this is the ball player's first base runner in a few innings.
Number 4.
Iron Hands looks to get maybe a run here. Give there's a little short one. That's going to be far. It's out of here. Just like that, ball players make it a 10-5 ball game. That one, nice little hit there. Take back
That's
a
a
couple of those
crusher.
runs. And more importantly, a bit of a momentum dampener for the Serpents.
Number 11.
Gonna have to about the double digits. Oh, Pizza kind of just couldn't grab it there. Runner on first now, only 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop. Number
Next up, Matthias
47.
Black, 1 for 4 with the single, and that'll be it for Hank Murphy. As Pamela Green comes in, 3rd reliever in this bullpen. She needs to hold it in here the next few innings for the Serpents. Oh, that's being right to Hearts. Looks like there'll be a double ending inning double play. We now go to the bottom of the 7th. Serpents down 5. Yeti Olsen leading things off for them.
Now batting, the center field. Now in the game, number 7.
Next up, who subbed out? Did not see a substitution.
It was probably Matthias Black. He's not a great fielder.
This could be hit right to Walker. Throws the first in time for out number 1. Mojo down as Kerry Hartz comes in 2 for 3 with 2 singles and RBI.
Number 69.
House it right hard to Min for out number 2. Next up, big McLarge huge 1 for 3 with an RBI single. Ooh, jacks this one, but just to be foul territory for a quick 0-2 count. Adrian Walker at 35 pitches so far. Through 2 innings, only giving up 3 hits and a strikeout. Looks like that will be caught for round number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Ball players still leading 10-5 as 2-3-4 for them up next.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 10.
That'll be strike 1 called. Strike 2 makes it a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss for out number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is Rick De La Stick, 1 for 3 with a single
23.
today. Ooh, gets him there for a drop third strike.
Went for the
Now
tag.
batting, the third baseman, number 38.
Next up, Patty Potts, who's 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. That's it softly to five territory 1-2 count. Ooh, swing and a miss for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still 10-5. Pizza, Caramel Apple, and Alfred Walker up now. The heart of the lineup here. Opportunity for the Serpents to cut into the lead
The first
and
baseman,
prepare for that ninth inning rally.
5.
Min gets it, throws it to first in time for route number 1.
Now
As
batting,
Caramel Apple's up
the
0 for 3.
left fielder, now pitching.
And
number
Haichu will
0.
come in for Adrian Walker.
Well, the bullpens have done remarkably well in this game despite how it started.
That goes right up the middle for a 1-out single for the Serpents.
Now batting,
Next up is Alfred Walker, 1 for 2 with a home run.
number 77.
It goes right past diving third baseman. Runners heads for first and second, so 1 out here. Opportunity brewing for the Serpents.
The second baseman,
They really need to plate some in this inning, try to get that a lot more manageable. 5 runs.
And it looks like they will at least get
now
on
batting,
base for
the
1 run.
designated
Runners at the
hitter,
corners now.
number
2 outs.
Not a Dragon special, allows the inning to continue at least.
That's the important part, and looks that'll be the end of it. Yep. So we go to the top of the 9th. Serpents get some base runners but can't score. Papa Dog, Nathan Tucker, and Toby Barker up. Look to maybe get a couple insurance runs here, maybe.
hitter, number 45.
So if the scores hold up, what would happen in terms of
We have Serpents at the Bombers for the Phenoms division title. The ball players would take the number 1 seed in the Epic. The Unicorns would get the number 2 seed. Stingers would be at 4, and then 5, 3, and 6 would still be up in the air. It all depends on how the Phenoms plays out that tiebreak.
so the Serpents and Bombers, and who's the third team? That one's jacked in center field. It is high. It is far. It's gone. Ooh, that hit
Oh
the
my, off the
post.
second deck.
And it's only 383. Second deck right 383. With that put I that was a little mental goof there. I put the home run music. Will happens to the best of us.
Now batting, the catcher, number 4.
So I think I was asking before, so it's the Bombers, the Serpents, and who's the other team?
The Wildcats are the only other one that doesn't have their placing set, because if the Bombers win the division, beat the Serpents in what would be the tiebreak game, they would get 3.
Number 11.
Then the Serpents would go to 5 because they beat the Wildcats head-to-head, and then the Wildcats would fall to 6. If the
Right.
Serpents win the tiebreak game, they get 3. The Wildcats would go to 5 because the Wildcat beat the Bombers head-to-head, and then the Bombers get 6. And it's Bombers Serpents in the first round.
And just as you're
Again.
saying that, a 2-run shot from the hitter there makes it a 13-5 ball game, just putting this game away here.
And Juice Armstrong, too.
The shortstop.
Not someone you expect to get a hit here, a home run here. As Raul Gillette will come in. Just looks to get out of this mess for the Serpents.
Without getting hurt.
And Hart gets it the first for at number 3. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 13-5, 9-1-2 up for the Serpents. They need 8 if they want to push extras.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 12.
Out to the right to Min for out number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is Yeti Olsen, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk.
number 7.
Ooh, gets him inside for his strike 3 called.
Batting,
Harry Hertz comes in 2 for 4 with 2 singles and an RBI.
number 69.
That goes right to the middle to keep the inning alive. And the game alive, save for the Serpents.
Now batting, the
Big
catcher,
McLarge comes in 1 for 4 with an RBI
number
single.
24.
Strike 1 makes it a 3-1 call. And the batter's walk, so inning stays alive for the Serpents.
Now batting,
As Pizza comes in 1 for 4 with an RBI single.
number 5.
If it weren't for those first 2 innings for the ball players, we'd have a tie game.
Three-one count now. And the bases load here, but
Hey,
score is
interesting.
13-5, so
The left
the Serpents would need 2
number
grand slams worth of
50.
runs to tie this game. And that goes right up the middle. Runners head for home. 1-run scores. Looks like it's close play pull and catcher drops the ball. Another run scores to make it 13-7. Alfred Walker comes in 2 for 3 with a single and a home run. So still 2 outs here. Runners on first and second. And that's gonna be hit. Oh, tough dive from the
Oh!
shortstop. Runners head home to make it a 13-8 ball game. And so far, it's looking like those insurance runs from ball players have come in handy. That'll be it for Haichu as Mario Wrestles comes in to just get the final out of the inning. That goes right in the middle, or no, so not right in the middle, but inning continues. Serpents load the bases,
Now batting,
and the 2-out rally continues as Zimbabwe.
Swing baseball. Grand slam here, and then a home run ties it.
Ooh, and
Nope.
that looks like that.
Oh, tagged him.
All right, so ball players win off a strong first 2 innings there, 13-8. Scored 8 runs between the first 2 innings, and before having a solid 7th and 9th inning. Let's see. Let's see here, any interesting numbers? Not too much. Winning pitcher is Adrian Walker, going 2 2/3, 3 hits, 1 run, getting 1 strikeout, while Green, losing pitcher, going 1 inning, giving up 5 hits, 6 runs, and 3 walks. Players of the game are Iron Hands, Alfred Walker, and Toby Barker. Don't go anywhere because we're about to go into Game 4, a blowout match of the morning, I should say. Knights at the Lumberjacks here on the SSBL. Alright, we'll just get into the game in just a moment here. It's gonna be the Knights taking on the Lumberjacks in the last game of the regular season on the Hummus McCall tonight. And tonight the Lumberjacks do have a special a special what's called lineup for today. They'll be bringing in all their old timers for one last hurrah against who else but the Knights, who were their top rivals for many seasons now. Now they get one more chance here to go at it before they get retired. Oh, and tough dive there from Archie Conrad. And you heard that right, Archie Conrad is starting at second today.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2.
Outside. Inside.
So quick 3-0 count here.
Take your base.
And the bases walk, so runners on first and second and no outs as Levi Booth comes in.
Number 19.
Lumberjacks already clinching the #1 seed today after the Gauchos lost to the Walkers. That's going to be another hit here. Bases loaded here, no outs, and this could get dangerous for the Lumberjacks
Now batting
as
the
Dave Sager comes in,
designated hitter, number
the cleanup hitter for the
21.
Knights. And this one Jackson with left center field. It is high, it is far, and just like that, the Knights have taken an early 4-0 lead here on the Grand Slam. Just not a way you want to start for the Lumberjacks. 414-footer, and the party is getting started for the Knights.
Now batting the third baseman.
Next up is
number
Kenya
20.
West. Baron Baroni's already giving up 3 hits and a grand slam there without a single out. Swing and a miss for out #1, so Lumberjacks get their first out of the inning as Shaz Leathers comes in.
25.
Inside. No water. No water.
That one's gonna be popped up to Conrad, who should get it. Route #2.
Now
Next
batting
up is
the
Rockback.
shortstop, number 33.
Here.
Strike 1 makes it a 0-1 count.
Here.
As this one's gonna be popped up into center field for out #3, so Knights hit a grand slam to kick the game off. We go to the bottom of the first, Speedy Gonzalez leading things off.
Now batting the center fielder, number
On the
1.
mound is Dante Smalls.
Ball outside.
Now it's gonna be hit right to Rockback for out
Now
#1.
batting
Denver
the
Brainstorm up.
shortstop, number 6.
Follow.
Strike 1 makes it a 1-1 count. Now it's gonna hit right to Gibbon for out #2. Next up is Tank
The
Tygo.
catcher, number 10.
Swing and a miss inside for strike 1. And that goes right to the infield there as Angeles gets it.
Now batting
Bill
the
Barker Jr. comes up here,
right
cleanup hitter.
number 8.
And that'll be popped up right to the pitcher, looks like, for out #3. So Lumberjacks get 1 hit, none scored. We go to the top of the second, 4-0. 8-9-1 for the Knights up next.
Now batting the catcher, number 13.
Follow. Ball outside. Here.
Ooh, catches look in the air for round number 1. Next up is Haley Angeles, number 9 hitter.
Number 17.
Low.
And ball makes a nice diving stop, throws it to first in time for round number 2.
Now batting,
Ding
the
dong,
right
up
fielder,
1 for 1 with
number
a single.
33.
And ball's able to get it, he's gonna throw it to the pitcher, and he gets it in time for round number 3. We go to the bottom of the second, still 4-0, 5-6-7 for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 34.
Back up. That's low. Hey.
And that goes right to Weist, who throws it to first in time for round number 1.
Now
Next up
batting,
is Paula
the
Reed.
left fielder,
She's making her
number
final start of her career today.
Follow.
Been riding the bench these past few seasons. But she's giving the nod here. That one goes right past the third baseman. The runner's behind first. Looks like that will be a double for Lumberjacks. Paula Reed turning back the clock there with a nice hit.
Now batting, the
As
second
Archie
baseman,
Conrad comes in,
number
a free agent pickup
4.
earlier this season for the Lumberjacks.
Hi.
That goes right to Gibbons, who does the first route number 2, runner heads third, as Buck Ball comes in, also getting his first start in a couple seasons, which should also be his final start.
Here.
Quick 0-2 count. And that'll sit into foul territory. Oh, swing and a miss for out number 3, so no run to score. We go to the top of the third, still 4-0. 2-3-4 up next for the Knights.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2.
Baroni still tense after the grand slam earlier.
Ball high. Hey.
This one's jacked into left field. There is no doubt about that one. Just like that, the Knights have taken a 5-0 lead here at the top of the third. That was a home run right off there. Nice arc, 387 footer. Knights expand their lead to make it 5-0.
Now batting, the center
Next up,
fielder,
Levi Booth, 1 for 1 with a
19.
single.
No high.
Baroni's just having a rough day on the mound today, giving up 5 runs. That's his second home run given up so far.
Take him in.
Oh, beanball mojo up. Looks like he'll take that in stride. Next up, Dave Sacred up. Baroni's rattled from the beanball. As that will go right past the infield. Runners on first and second now, no outs.
Now batting, the
As
third
Kenya
baseman,
West comes in 0 for 1.
number 20.
Ooh, low swing, strike 1. Ooh, nice slider inside for route number 1.
Now batting,
Next up,
the
Shaz
first
Leathers
baseman,
0 for 1.
number 25.
Baroni's looking to get out of the inning with no more damage. Let's give a hit foul to make it even 2-2. Ooh, inside there for strike 3. 2 outs now as Rock Back comes in 0 for 1.
Number 33.
Mojo boost for Baroni, says now he's only tense.
Outside. Ball outside.
Ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count.
Here.
Even up at 2 apiece. Full count now, runners at first, second, everyone goes. And they'll all go again. And the batters walk, so another bases loaded for the Knights. They have a chance to just put this game way out of reach for the Lumberjacks, with Vinny Bates up to bat. Swing and miss outside for out number 3, so the Knights can only score 1. We now go to the bottom of the third, still 5-0. Jose Strangelove, Speedy Gonzalez, and Denver Brainstorm up next.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Jose Strangelove also
number
making
48.
his final start as a Lumberjack. He was a key player during the earlier season runs. And this begins right field for round number 1.
Now batting, the
And
center
Speedy Gonzalez
fielder,
comes up next, 0 for 1.
number 1.
Yeah, there's definitely something special about Jose Strangelove. I think it's the fact that he got so many RBIs off of his RBI dud tree. Just him being able to come in clutch. And like he was never the flashiest hitter, but he was always able to make nice plays, and he locked it down at third for a couple seasons. And it's gonna be hit right to Weiss, who throws his first in time for route number 2.
Now batting,
Next up, Denver
the
Brainstorm 0 for 1.
shortstop, number 6.
Dante Smalls locked in, going on 2 2/3 innings, 2 hits and a strikeout. And out number 3, so we go to the top of the 4th. Knights up 5-0. 9-1-2 up next.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7. Now
And that'll be it for
pitching,
Bronies,
number
only able to go through 3
18.
innings before Jefferson Steel Flex. Another oldie on this roster. And Callens gets it, throws it the first in time for round number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is Ding Dong, 1 for 2 with a single.
number 33.
Strike 2 makes it the 0-2 count. Inside 1-2. That was hit right to Brainstorm, throws it the first in time for round number 2. Next up, Andy Gibbon, 1 for 1 with a home run
Number 2.
and a walk. Full count now. Swing and miss. Catch a swinging there. For out number 3, we go to the bottom of the 4th. Lumberjacks down 5. Heart of the lineup, 3-4-5 up next.
Now
Tank
batting,
Tygo up first,
the
hitting 1 for
catcher,
1 with a single.
Number 10.
Look to get this Lumberjack offense kick-started here. Inside, even count, 2 apiece. And that goes right past the infield for another single on the night.
Now batting,
As Phil
the
Barco Jr. comes in
right
0 for 1.
fielder, number 8.
And that's another hit here for the Lumberjacks, and that'll just be another single. So runners on first and second now, no outs. Opportunity for Lumberjacks to score their first runs of the game as Shelby Callens comes in 0 for 1.
Number 34.
She's had herself a strong season, earning herself a all-star game berth. That goes, ooh, tough dive there. Runners everywhere. Bases load now.
Now
as Paula Reed comes in 1-for-1 with a double.
Fielder, number 5.
It'll be up to the oldies now to bring in some runs.
Ball.
And that looks like it'll just be popped up into foul territory for out number 1.
Out.
Now
Next up,
batting,
Archie Conrad 0-for-1.
second baseman, number
Very slow, but he does have a decent bat, so
Here.
he just needs to get it out of the infield.
Low. Let it up.
2-1 count now.
Here.
Swing and a miss, even up 2-2. Swing and a miss, out number 2. So bases loaded, 2 outs now. Buck ball up 0-for-1.
number 34.
Lumberjacks looking to get at least a run here. And they will, as runners head for home. 1-run scores to make it a 5-1 ball game. And the Lumberjacks tying run is up to bat. Who else but Jose Strangelove? We've seen him time and time again. RBI dud. Will he overcome it yet again? Oh, that ball's dropped, but it'll be grabbed quickly by the catcher. High 2-1 count. 2-2 now. Ooh, check swing. Umpire spins around, spinning round and round. We go to the top of the 5th, 5-1. 3-4-5 up next for the Knights.
Center fielder, number 19.
Ooh, and just like that, the Knights will take a 6-1 lead. First pitch there off the straight of a steel flex. Knights putting on a show here for the Knights fans.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21.
To update the scores here.
No. Inside.
Swing and a miss for out number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is
the third
Kenya West
baseman,
0-for-2 today.
Number 20.
That ball makes it a 0-2 count.
Onside.
And that goes right up the middle for a 1-out single. Speedy Gonzalez gets to it.
Now batting, the first
Shaz
baseman,
Leather's up next,
number
0-for-2.
25.
Inside.
Two 2-1 count.
Follow. Here, right.
Strike 2 makes it a 3-2 count. Ooh, that one's foul, but it's hit hard.
Follow.
And batters walks. Runners on first and second now. 1 out.
Now batting,
Rock back
the
up. He was
shortstop,
walked.
number 13. Now pitching.
And that'll be it for Steel Flex as Sir Alex
22.
Einstein. Also another old timer here
Here, right.
on the Lumberjacks.
Ball.
I believe he was part of the OG squad from day one. He was traded before being traded back this season.
Here, I.
And gets him there for route number 2.
Now batting,
Next up is
the
Vinny
catcher,
Bates, 0-for-2
number
today,
13.
Pence.
Here, right. That's foul.
That'll be hit foul, 0-2 count.
Follow.
Ooh, just misses zone there.
Ball.
And this one's be hit into right field, looks like, for route number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. 6-1. It's 1-2-3 up here for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting,
This one's hit hard into left field for out number 1. Next up,
Now
Denver
batting,
Brainstorm 0 for
the
2 today.
shortstop, number 6.
High ball.
This one's hit into left field. It is no doubt about that one. It's jacked. To make it a 6-2 ball game, Denver Brainstorm gets on the board. 449 bomber. Next up, Tank Taigo 2 for 2, 2 singles.
Number 10.
Ball outside. Outside. Hey!
And now the out number 2, caught by the second baseman. Phil Barker Jr. comes in, 1 for 2 today.
Number 8.
No high.
This one's gonna go right over the infield's head for 1 out, sorry, 2 out single.
Now batting,
The Shelby Callens comes in, 1 for 2 with the single.
number 34.
Low.
Ooh, just foul.
Ball.
Dante Smalls is about to reach his 80th pitch here, going through 4 2/3 innings as the batters walk.
Now batting,
Next up, Paula Reed, 1 for 2 with a double today. She'll look to bring in the runner from second, maybe runner from first home. Dante Smalls already giving up 8 hits, 2 runs, and a walk.
Hey!
Ooh, low strike 2.
Ball outside.
So 2 even to make it 2-2.
No.
Full count now. Runners on first and second. Everyone will go. And that'll be walked. So bases loaded here. Tying run and Archie Conrad up to bat.
the second base.
Has a chance here to be hero one more time in his career.
Ball low. Outside.
2-1 count.
Hey!
Even up 2-2 now. Oh, we're gonna go right past the infield. Maybe Gibbons and ooh, Conrad has no speed whatsoever. That cost him there. So Lumberjacks score 1 off a solo shot. We'll go to the top of the 6, 6-2,
Now batting,
9-1-2 up
left
for
fielder,
the Knights.
number 17.
And that'll be out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 33.
Follow. Here.
Yeah, I guess at that point when you're at 0 speed, you can't go any lower than that.
Now batting, the second
Yes,
baseman,
indeed. A salute
number
to
2.
these Jacks, the part of the original squad. Many of them from the Season 4 World Series victory. While a couple came through in Season 5. And that'll be out number 3, so we go to the bottom of the 6, 6-2. As Buck Ball, Jose Strangel, and Speedy Gonzalez up
Now
next.
batting, the first baseman, number 34.
Buck Ball had an RBI single earlier.
Hey.
Dante Smalls pushing 100 pitches, maybe. And that'll drop for a leadoff single. Another ball gets pulled here
Now
due to his
batting,
speed on first.
the
Or it might wait.
designated hitter, number 48.
Looks like they won't pull him.
Hey.
As that'll be called strike 1. And that goes right past the infield for 2 runners on now, only no outs.
Now
And
batting.
we go to back to the top of the order here. Speedy Gonzalez 0 for 3.
Number
And now Ernie
59.
Woodward comes in. Not a strong pitcher here, no velocity.
Follow.
There's just a little bit of junk in accuracy.
Here. No attack.
The Lumberjacks have reached into the bullpen of the Knights. And that was a good way past the catcher. Runners run. And runners on second and third now. No outs. This was to be popped up into left field. I actually don't know if the runner will head home here.
You're out.
Oh, this is very slow. I did not know what's happening. Oh, catch drops it to make it 6-3.
Now batting.
Denver Brainstorm comes in 1 for 3 with a home run.
Number 6.
Okay, runner on second now. And now we hit right through the infield. Runner heads for third. Runners at the corners now. The tying run up to bat here.
Now
With
batting.
Tank Tygo 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Number 10.
Ooh. Foul ball, make it 0-1 count. Ooh, swing and miss for out number 2. Next up is Phil Barco Jr. 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Fielder. Number 8.
Back up. Here.
Ooh, Shaz Lazar gets it for out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Lumberjacks score 1 to cut the lead down to 3. 3-4-5 for the Knights up
The
next.
center fielder. Number 19.
I think the Knights were the first team that the Lumberjacks faced. As that one's gonna be popped up softly. This one's actually warning check power, but Barco got to the front of the one.
Now batting. The designated
I believe the
hitter,
Knights were the
number
first team to play the
21.
Lumberjacks, and ever since then it's just been a back and forth rivalry. Both teams taking victories over each other, both in regular season and the postseason. I believe they've met twice. Lumberjacks took the first series and then the Knights took
Now
the second
batting.
one.
The third baseman. Number 20.
So runner on second now, only 1 out. Swing and a miss for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next up,
The
Shaz
first
Leathers
baseman,
0 for 2 with a walk.
Number 25.
This will jack to the center field, and no doubt about that one. Just bet the Knights expand the lead to 5 and make it 8-3. The Lumberjacks are slowly cutting into that lead, but the Knights take 2 of those runs back. 4:55 bomber.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Next up, Rockback
Number
0 for 2 with a
33.
walk. And Conrad gets it. This is the first in time for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 5, 6, 7 up next for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting.
And they've already cut into the bullpen here, so
Number 34.
Lumberjacks do have to score a good amount of runs here. 5 runs in the next 3 innings.
Follow.
This one will be popped up into right field. Looks like it'll be caught for out number 1. Next up is Paula Reed, 1 for 2 with a double and a walk.
Number 5.
Gets right to Weiss, throws it first in time for out number 2. Next up is Archie Conrad, 0 for 3.
Number 4.
Which this could very well be the last at-bat of his career. And that'll be hit right to Gibbons for out number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. Knights still up 8-3, 8-9-1 up.
Now batting the catcher.
As Vinny Bates
Number 13.
leading things off. This one's hit softly. Will Reed get there in time? And she will not for the leadoff single first pitch.
Now batting
Next up is
the
Haley
left
Angelos, 0
fielder.
for 3.
Number 17.
Ball outside.
3-0 count here for Sir Alex Einstein.
Thank you, mate.
And that'll be a walk, and I think he's going to get pulled here.
Now batting
As Ding
the
Dong
right
comes in,
fielder.
1 for 4,
Number
single.
33 now.
Yep,
Pitching
Pinocchio comes in.
number
Yeah.
27.
He'll look to close this game while not giving up any more runs, and that'll be hit right to Buck Ball. Throws a second, 1 out, and 2 rows. Ooh, never mind, safe.
Now batting
Called it too
the
soon.
second baseman.
Next up, Andy
Number
Gibbons, 1
2.
for 3 with a walk and a home run.
Here, right. That's all. Ball outside.
And that goes right over the fielder's head, so runner heads for home to make it a 9-3 ball game. Runner's head rounding third and heading home. Speedy Gonzalez doesn't have enough arm strength, and just like that, the Knights take a 10-3 lead here,
Now batting the center fielder.
forcing me to
Number
break out the
19.
double digits. Oops, not for us.
Here, right.
28. Oh, look at that was the last time this slot got filled. Oh, tough dive there from Buck Ball, who throws it in time for out number 2.
Now batting
Next up is Dave Sacred, 3 for 4 with a single, double, and home run. He is on cycle watch, only needs a triple. And I don't think he's going to get it here. Looks like Pinocchio said, not on my watch.
Now
We have the
batting
28-3
third
game.
baseman, Number 20.
Outside.
But 1 makes it a 1-1 count. And Cowles gets it for route number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th here. 10-3, 8-9-1 up for the Lumberjacks. And barring a big rally here, this could be the last at-bats for Buck Ball and Jose Strangelove. Buck Ball going 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. And this one's jacked in the center field. It is high. Will it go far enough? It's close. It's out of here. Lumberjacks get a solo shot here to make it a 10-4 ball game. Buck Ball makes sure that his last one's a good one, if that would be the case.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 48.
So it's 10-4 now with Jose Strangelove, and they will go right over the shortstop head. So Strangelove also on here for another hit tonight.
Now batting
Speedy Gonzalez up 0 for 3 with an RBI.
now base
As
running,
the Kodiak Destroyer will come in as the crowd gives Jose Strangelove one last round of applause. And as expected, the runner goes. I wouldn't be surprised if they even go for a steal on third. This one will be popped up softly, and it looks like It'll drop, runners heads home, and just like that, Lumberjacks make it a 10-5 ball game.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Denver Brainstorm comes in now. Ernie Woodward tense. Checks on the runner at first. And runner goes either way, it doesn't matter. And safe at second, just stealing all over Vinny Bates so far this inning. 2-2 count now for Denver Brainstorm. Oh, inside, and catcher grabs it quickly enough to not allow the runner to head for third, so full count. And that one will be foul. And that'll be a walk for Brainstorm. Runners on first and second now. And no outs with Tank Tygo up 2 for 4 with 2 singles. As Arms Miel will come in. Looking to close this game out on the Lumberjacks. Ooh, check swings there. Second check swing, 0-2. And this is Rich Weist, who gets this. Next up, Phil Barker Jr. up 2 for 4, 2 singles.
Number 8.
Looking to bring in a couple more runs here to apply pressure on the Knights, as that's going to go right over the shortstop's head. Runners running third head. Runners score 1 run, scores runners head for third. And runners at the corner now, making a 10-6 ball game. Shelby Callan's up 1 for 3 with a single and a walk.
Number 34.
Ball.
And that's going to be softly to Gibbons and double play. Lumberjacks score 3 though to make it a 10-6 ball game. We go to the top of the 9th. Knights have Chaz Leathers leading things off for them.
First baseman, number 25.
First pitch goes right up the middle.
Now batting, the
Rock back up 0 for 3 with a
number
walk.
33.
Bullet. Low.
Full count now with no outs. Oh, check swing inside for route number 1. Vinny Bates up 1 for 4 with the single.
13.
Pinocchio going through 1 1/3 innings here.
Follow. High.
And caught swinging for out number 2, so
Now
one more out
batting, the
before
left fielder,
the
number
Lumberjacks
17.
look to get a 9th inning rally. And caught looking for out number 3, so Knights score none. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 6, 7, 8. The oldies get one last crack at it.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Paula Reed
Now
1
in
for
the
3 to
game,
double and a walk.
number 20.
As Chase Clout will come in. This one's popped up into right field for out number 1.
Now batting,
Next up is Archie
the
Conrad, 0 for 4.
second baseman, number
He's looking to get at least one final hit here to end the season. Swing miss for out number 2, just couldn't get anything there.
now batting,
Next up, Buck Ball, who had a home run earlier and 2 singles.
34.
And that will drops a buck ball, putting on a show tonight. That will be his third hit of the night, no, fourth hit, as Kodak Destroyer comes in.
Number 4.
Back up. No. No high.
3-0 count.
Here. Follow.
And batters walk, so runners on first and second now.
Now
With
batting,
2 outs, Speedy
the
Gonzalez up.
center fielder,
He has a single and 2 RBIs.
1.
Foul ball. Here.
0-2 count now, so one more pitch. And swing and miss, and catcher misses zone though, and it'll be, oh, just in time for route number 3. Knights win in the regular season finale. Final score 10-6, an early grand slam for the Knights. So let's see here. So yeah, Buck Ball had a strong final game, getting 4 hits and a solo shot. Winning pitcher is Dante Smalls, going 5 innings, getting 10 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a home run. Losing pitcher is Baroni's, only going 3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, and 2 home runs. Players of the game are Dave Sacred, Andy Gibbon, and Buck Ball. Well, that will be it for the stream. Gotcha. Game 1, we had the Walkers shock the Gauchos to force a crazy tiebreaker and winning 1-0. Vikings have a late inning surge to win and shock the Overdrafts 9-3. Ball players stormed to an early lead before pretty much cruising to a 13-8 victory on the match of the night. While the Knights take the final match here, beating the Lumberjacks 10-6 in what was a last match for many players on both teams. That being said, that does conclude the stream. I've been No Hummus on the call tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. And stay tuned for later. I believe we have our tiebreaker matches coming up. I'm sure Faisak will cover the start times for those. But yeah, take care everyone, and peace out.